And after some thinking on some different iterations, I just ended up saying, you know what, F it, cut this bottom part again, redesign it, but now with the knowledge that we know, which is, you guys will see in the next design. And the next design is actually this one, wow. So let me explain you how this one works and what's the differences and everything. I mean, the springs are still gonna go within right here. This is like the bottom part. No, this is the bottom part, and this is like the cover for it, right? Springs, as always, the bullet, everything from the top, everything works the same. The only difference in this case is that the motor, instead of being where it was before, now I'm gonna create a little housing, which is this one right here, which is gonna house the motor first, because we had some issues coming apart a little bit. So we first fix it into a plastic piece, and once that plastic piece is set, we'll put it, I'll show you guys right now. I'll clean it up and then I'll assemble it with you guys to see if it works. But yeah, this one assembles right here, obviously with the cover up for it. Comes out right here, and then it's gonna have a bigger gear, which is gonna have a bigger gear to small gear ratio, and that will allow us for this yo-yo thing, which is gonna go here to spin, I guess, faster. So even though this wheel is bigger, thanks to the gear ratio stuff, we will be able to sort of replicate that, or at least I hope so. And yeah, we're gonna route the cables through the inside of the cavities. That's why I have these little holders for it. So motor here, cable through here, comes out from a hole and it gets to the battery at the back. And then yeah, this I call it a yo-yo because it sort of looks like a yo-yo. Since, like I said, the rotation is gonna go with the gears now. It's not gonna be like a 90. You know how for the design we try to change the axis of rotation. There's a lot of give and stuff with the parts. Oh yeah, going back to the gears, another issue that we had, you know how I sort of fixed the plastic that it broke? I made a hole, I put a bolt and a nut through it. It was working at first, but I mean, I knew this was gonna happen, but I was scared that the nut and the bolt were gonna like come apart. But what happened was quite the opposite. It would tighten it up to a point that the gear would not even move. So it would cause the whole thing to like have troubles with the motor and all that good stuff. I guess all that bad stuff. So yeah, I mean, this was a headache, but slowly but surely we're getting to the final part. This is like iteration, I don't know, 10. Alright fellas, I went ahead and tested it out. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't record it because, you know, it was a whole mess. But essentially, I tweaked some of the stuff and I went ahead and printed a new version, hopefully being the final version. But I guess we'll see. And here it is. This is the hopefully last version. I've said that like 3 times already. But I went ahead and printed it in white, black. I mean, this is like the transparent that I always print with. You're probably wondering where there's like this spacing in between, but essentially I grouped them together and set up the printer for it to print one side first, one filament, finished it up, and then go to the other one. The spacing is essentially for that little nozzle thing to be able to pass through the other one without hitting the, I guess, the first print. So that's a pretty cool thing that you can do in Bamboo Lab if you are wondering. And also I changed some of the densities for some of the parts. So this part is like 90 because it's one of the most fragile parts, since this part is really thin, as well as the little gears. They're a little bit more dense than all the other parts. But yeah, let's go ahead and clean them up and assemble them, and then we'll test it out. So here we are. This is some of the older designs. This is the newest design that I've worked on. Not this one, just this. Yeah, essentially I'm just gonna get some of the old components and put them into the new one. You know, the screw for the hinge, the springs. I don't think I need this one. I have this one. And as you can see, I've made some changes. The channel, instead of it being inside, it's now outside and it's bigger, it's in the center. This little holder for the motor, everything is just optimized. So hopefully it goes well. There's gonna have to be some soldering afterwards as well, because we're gonna have to cut this cable for the motor, since we need to make it a little bit longer. But yeah, let's get to it. Oh yeah, I love it when it comes out like all in one piece. Actually, I haven't slept because my schedule, like my sleeping schedule, has been really bad. So right now I'm doing like a staying awake for a whole day and a half, 2 days, so I can try to fix my schedule. We'll see if I pass out. We still have like 10 more hours to go. I have to be careful with this one because this is the one that I opened and I soldered, so I don't want to mess it up. I'm probably gonna cut it in half just so I can have access to these cables. So I brought the spider out so it can help me solder. I have the thing that I showed you guys right now. I went ahead and cut the wires right in between the middle just because I thought that was a good idea. This is sort of the length that I need. So I'm gonna solder this to the cables and then the cables to the motor. This wire is much better in my opinion than regular soft wire. And that's just simply because it's easier to handle, in my opinion. But nothing wrong with the other one. I think this is a 22, I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry about that. That was my water bottle. My bottle water. I look, I don't remember how much left and right to move this, but I just need to know where I need to bend them. The camera ran out of space, so I don't know how much you guys saw from the past thing, but essentially I did some soldering, bent the wires, and right now I'm gonna put some heat flux, no, some heat shrink. Yeah, heat shrink. So I'm gonna cut it to size. Ooh, did you see that? Did it catch it? Replay it. So this is the one that I had right now. It's a little bit longer than this one. The only issue is that this one, the head is a little bit bigger, so it's still gonna stick out, but whatever. Let's switch it up. Nice. I love this shape. It's beautiful. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and test this one outside with the springs and everything just to see how far the bullet goes. I'll measure it and then I'll cut a new string for it. And I'll come back here and tie it for you guys. And hopefully it works out with the string as well. Cool. Actually, I was able to find the old string from the other version, which is this one right here. So yeah, it's a little bit shorter, but I think it should be fine. Beautiful dog. If it goes this way, I'm gonna wrap it around the spider just so it has a place of I guess rotation. The change that I made, instead of having it like in between this, is golden because that means I don't have to thread it through here, as well as this one. Major change, beautiful major change. Also, it removes more friction, so that's good for us. And I'm gonna go ahead and put something right here. This one, when we turn it on, you'll see this one move. Let's try it out. Woo! Awesome. So far, so good. I'm gonna turn it off because I want it to pass through the little channel and I need to close the door for that. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. It has some strength to it too. Pretty cool. Oh, I love this way better than the other methods, for sure, 100%. That's how fast it's pulling it. Beautiful. I'm afraid that this is gonna like fall into place. Alright, I'm gonna tie the bullet to it and then I'm gonna go test it out. I mean, I'm hoping this is the final version, but I've been hoping on the past 5 versions before this one. And watching it fail, I don't think my heart could take that anymore. Cool stuff. Then I'm gonna manually pull it back. Let's see. Cool stuff. And then F it. I'm gonna charge it here with you guys. First trial with the string. I'm scared. Put the safety pin on. I said put the safety pin on. Oh no! Alright, let's try that again. It fell into my crock. Yeah, at least I didn't have to stand up and get it. Don't judge me, my crocs are clean. It's because I usually use my belly for this one. So don't mind me. Don't mind me. And yes, it's super like fragile. Oh, silly me. Silly me. I don't have the lock for it, guys. Didn't you say anything? Come on, man. Just to help me out. Nice and ready. I'll take you guys with me and we can record first shot. Alright guys, here we are. This is my beautiful web shooter and let's go ahead and take off the little lock. Pull it back so it has some tension and then sit for some shot. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Alright guys, sad update. This beautiful thing works by parts but not together. So what I mean by that, if I just shoot the bullet, it works, right? Let's say that I remove the bullet. When I turn on this, it pulls it back like perfectly. So just those two things don't want to combine. The main issue that I saw was whenever I would shoot, like it would spin so fast that it would cause like a bundle in the center, and that would cause it from like stopping after like a foot of distance. So I was testing it out. So let me show you guys something real quick. So right now I took off the little spool, right? That houses the string. When the string is freeform, so like right now it's not condensed. Right now it's freeform. It's just hanging. And it shoots pretty well until there's like some tension. So right now I kind of really want to use everything, combine it. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, this little part which is the yo-yo, it can be connected to this. If I wanted to shoot with the string, it can be connected to this, but at the same time I need this yo-yo so I can reel back the thing. Right now I'm thinking of a crazy idea, which is gonna redesign the yo-yo part, split it in half, put some magnets, and that way it allows me to reel it back and then take them apart, and then I just have a little bundle for like free little condensed bundle. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but there's only one way to find out. So I'll try that, and then after that, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Yep, this is the part that I was telling you about. I went ahead and cut it in half in the design and put 2 holes for 2 magnets, essentially replicating the same thing, but instead of it being fixed to the wheel, it's gonna just like pull it, and then I'll be able to separate them, and I'll just have the little bundle of wire there. Well, I guess the bundle of nylon string. And here it is printed. Let me show you real quick. So it has a hole in there. These are the magnets that I'm gonna use. I just need 2 of the last ones right here. Glue on here, and I'll be able to put them together. And then this one, I could have printed this one all together, but since it's like more intricate, I decided to print it separately, and then I'll glue it to this one as well. So that's the plan. Hopefully it works out. Here it is, the magnetized thingy. And yeah, I mean, I tried this one as well. Not gonna lie, it didn't work. Long story short, I did a lot of tries with this one. There was like some issues here and there. So I wanted to show you how the motor worked in conjunction with the spool thingy. So let's go ahead and try it out. As you can see, we have the gears here, Turn on the little motor. The reason why it's doing that is because this is not closed, but I just want to show real quickly how it looked. Do it again. So again, it works as intended. It's just whenever I shoot it with the thing, it sort of becomes a bundling here and messes the whole thing up. So not great, but yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and redesign everything from scratch, from the bottom part. I have a couple ideas as to how to do that, and I'll show you guys the CAD real quick. Here we are with the chocolate version. I ran out of the other filaments. But right here, the MS. Wow, it's about to run out. The top part for the shooting, it's the same as always. I just redesigned the bottom part and included this
Big ass beer.
which is gonna house the string. That way we can pull it faster. I'm gonna take it out, clean it up, and then I'll show you guys the results. I mean, now that I have the newest version, which is the shock, the version, I guess. This is gonna go on the side, which is gonna be the thing that's pulling it. Meaning that unfortunately, this is not gonna be the final version, which means that I need to disassemble everything, take out the motor, take out the lights and all that good stuff, and try it on this one. After we see some of the issues from this one, we'll fix it and then print a new black one in white. But that's where we're on at the moment. Alright, so I went and tried it with the pulling mechanism, and it works really well with that. The only issue with this, like, it works pretty well. So the idea for this is that whenever it's on this mode, it pulls a string, and whenever I want to shoot, I take this out. I place it right here. Let me see if I can aim right. I place it right here, and the perpendicular, I guess, side of the freaking circle, whatever you want to call it, shoots that way, and it works pretty well. The issue is that this is just like placed in here and not really grabbed onto it. So whenever I shoot, since it has a lot of power, it just like sort of makes everything come apart. So that's an issue. I mean, I'm thinking of a way to either securing this more securely, or of a different way that I was thinking on. Instead of having two pieces that attach to the motor, the two circles, I was thinking of making it one piece. Obviously, the issue with that would be that whenever I try to shoot, it's not gonna shoot since it's gonna be pulling on the motor or whatever. But I was thinking of attaching like a little ridge here, right here. So that way I have two modes, one for pulling and the other mode for freeform. That's the main issue that we've been having with the shooting itself. But I mean, I don't know, I'll be sketching some ideas and try to figure out different ways to do it. That's supposed to not happen, but obviously one-handed is kind of hard, and also I should be pulling this way instead of pulling this way. But it was just to show that it's much faster. But yeah, I need to make some tweaks and then print again. I don't have any more brown filament, so we'll see what color comes out next. Alright guys, here we are with version 3755. Anyways, just kidding. This is the next one after the chocolate one. I beefed up the parts just so they fit a little bit better, and hopefully this prototype works. I mean, it's so many. I'm tired. It's so many. Good morning, guys. Here we are again another day. It's been like a couple weeks. I don't know. This is the older version that we saw. I essentially made a hole for this so I could test it out, see if it turned and everything. Instead of having this wheel-looking thing, I opted for something smaller, more sleek. That way, when I set it flat, it doesn't like come up. But yeah, the mechanism, instead of attaching with 3 holes, is gonna attach with the center hole. This one being the little hexagon. And so hopefully that'll be easier for disassembly, because the whole purpose of this is to put it right here on the left whenever I need to pull back the nylon string. And if I need to shoot it, I just place it over here at the top. Let's see if I can do it. I shoot it and then it comes out. This is the only thing I could think of for it to work almost flawlessly. So that's what we're going with. It looks kind of bulky, sure, but at the same time, you know, at this point I just want it to work, you know, so let's go ahead and assemble it. Already cleaned all the parts and everything, so we're gonna go from the old design to the new one. This one doesn't have any of the electronics, just the motor like semi-placed, so we're gonna put all the electronics on this one, all the hardware, and then we'll test it out. Begin. These ones are all clean like I said. Put them back again to the side. Let's see. just gonna take this one. Yeah, this is how the old one looked. It's so pretty, but it just doesn't fully function. Get rid of it. You gotta get rid of it, Spider-Man. Off and then Alright guys, so I went ahead and wired the motor with the battery holders. Everything seems to be rotating the right direction, everything seems to work out. So right now I'm just gonna solder those 2 points, put one of these heat shrinks on each one, heat shrink it up, and then that should be it for the motor, and then I'll start assembling everything else. So let's begin. Oh, isn't that freaking beautiful, guys? Can you guys see this? Wow. There you go. So everything works as intended so far. Let's start assembling everything else. So I was thinking, let's do the lights. Alright, so here we are. Beautiful day outside, beautiful day outside. Here we have our beautiful
Web shooter.
Right now I have it loaded. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot it. First try. I think it needs more weight or something. Second time the charm. Let's see. Maybe with my right hand. Third time the charm. Alright, here we are. Beautiful day, beautiful weather. Let's go ahead and try out the last, hopefully, version. Let's see if I could shoot this one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! It's beautiful. Works perfect. Now let's go ahead and take the little wheel apart, put it to the side motor, and then we just turn on the. See if I can reach it. It's kind of hard with the camera in front of my face. There you go. I'll put my hand here so you can see it's actually feeding the string. There's no tension there. There you go. Slowly but surely you will see the bullet come in. Ready? 3, 2, 1, there it is. Put the bullet on the hole, and it's ready for shooting again. Woo! Beautiful stuff. Right now it's pulling the string as we speak. I hope you were able to see the string. I try not to aim directly because I didn't want to break the camera, but hopefully it went this way. We'll see. Alright, so here we got the amazing Spiderman web shooter. It's beautiful. Works perfectly. I don't know if the camera was able to caught that, but I think it works pretty well. We call it a success. I'm gonna go ahead and make the wrist thing really quickly just for show. But yeah, I'm gonna keep shooting, try to get some cool shots. I mean, the lights look pretty cool at night, so that's cool. All right, last shot of the day. Cool. I went ahead and printed the two, I guess, half circles that make up the wrist holder thingy. And this essentially is gonna be what's gonna be housing the Spiderman web shooter. So right here I have two holes, put some magnets, which we're gonna do right now. The magnets fit right here perfectly. And then, yeah, I have a little lock like on the other systems. I go right here to lock the wrist. So I was trying out the magnets, this one with this one. They connect and everything, but since this piece, I kind of rounded it out in the design. I don't know if you can see it. Like this is like super round. It doesn't have that much gripability since it goes like side to side and then it just comes apart. So a quick fix for this, I essentially printed another one, but instead of having like the chamfers, the fillets, or whatever you want to call them, on the sides that makes it round, I went ahead and did like a more flat, even surface. So this is like more square. That allows us to have a better grip. But yeah, it's much better. It doesn't have that much wiggle. And yeah, I'll just attach it to the other part, the other half circle.
¡Ay, Dios mío, Spiderman!
Hey guys, here it is, the amazing Spiderman web shooter. I'm gonna go ahead and test it out for you guys. And ready, steady, go. I'll shoot. Cool. Cool, that was pretty far. Right now, as you can see, it's feeding the string and it's pulling it back to where it's supposed to be. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys the different prototypes that I worked on this whole time. Yes, we did go through a lot, but I mean, at the same time, it was worth it. What a cool shot. Yeah, these are all the little pieces and stuff. Locking mechanisms, holders, string holders, different variations, some even like magnetized, comes apart. Different bullet shooters, different types of bullets. Yeah, just a bunch of different versions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I stopped counting after like 7. We also had this one that had like the cool gears inside, and I was even thinking of putting like a plastic cover over it, like a transparent, but yeah, at the end we ended up going for this beauty. But yeah, at the end we ended up going with this beauty. I'm Spiderman.
Ay, Dios mío, Spiderman.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey guys, you won't know where my real identity is. It's me. Welcome to the Spider-Verse.
No digas mamadas, Mary Jane.
I sell.
What's up, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. No, thumbs down. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends, your family, whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao, ciao.